Alright guys, so today we are going to be showcasing off the Qubeley, the limited Qubeley. So I'm just going to be hopping into the map attack event or the map event volume 2, where we can just kind of take a look at this unit because there are units that are specifically SciComm and then they're just non-SciComm units. So at that point we can kind of gauge like, alright, how strong the unit is and whatnot, right? So that's what we will do. And I think the other thing that we can kind of do is just to compare it with our Zeta as well, since our Zeta, doesn't really have any store as well. So I think it's actually a good comparison under the new type machine tag. Is definitely the strong one out there. And I'm just gonna be tossing in the 4 Armor Double Zeta as well. I mean, it's not really gonna be doing that much for us as far as like, oh, are we gonna try out this how well it's gonna tank. I'll probably save it for like a different video. Gonna hop into like a few stages for that as well. We'll do that. After doing this, I'm gonna hop out of here and then we'll just probably hop on to the UC series Eternal Row just to do like a quick run, just to kind of simulate like a different area where, all right, how good this unit is. But other than that, let's just kind of hop in. I did opt to use the 10% UC series module, so it's an extra 10% stat, so pretty good. But let's kind of see real quick as far as the Qubeley. We can activate this for just increase awakening stats, and then this as well. Wow, our Zeta, we only have this, so boosting critical rate under this event. I mean, do we really need it? I don't really think so. So Gaza, what do we have? So it does have new Xeon. Oh, but you know what? This unit, I'm not even maximizing what this unit can do because, as you guys can see, I'm not running a full board of new Xeon. Like the only other new Xeon that I have in here is actually this. So I think what I should do, I should actually maximize it just to toss it on. So I'll be back. Alright, so I swap out 4 Double Zeta and then both of them actually for Grey Mock and then for Saku 3 Custom. So now we should be up to 15% extra stats. So I'm just gonna quickly just gonna give some stat check to see what's going on. So if we are hitting a gym 3, we can do 259 just like without doing anything. As far as you, still, wow, it's crazy how Zeta is still higher. That's insane, man. Yeah, look at that. So the further we are, so okay, so this is like our best spot essentially. But once we come over to a unit that's SciComm, it's gonna be 180. I don't know if we have to actually hit it first to actually get the stat to show, but we can certainly do that. But Zeta, ooh, 213. That's crazy, man. Alright, 195, but what if we activate this? Woohoo! Okay. But this is the thing. Naturally, Qubeley wouldn't be able to hit that hard. But this guy, if we just do a quick comparison, naturally we have 113 already without doing anything. And yes, both of them are at level 5 as far as the EX weapon. So I'm not skipping anybody out. But that is insane. My gosh, man. Alright, let's give this a try. I just want to see how much we can hit, and that's kind of it. We can actually do the range boost as well, so we can get like extra stat going on, but it's not really necessary. I just want to see raw what we can do. Oh, we are gonna hit that guy instead, so I guess we can do that. Same thing actually. Alright, so 174. We will do that. I just want to see what kind of damage we can get. Alright, first time seeing the animation as well. Like, I have not used it yet at all, so yeah, the animation is crisp, man. It's good. Nothing to complain about that. Yeah, that's crazy. All those clones. I mean, if you think about it, they represent like pretty much all like the other Quibleys as well. Whew. Yeah. 174. That's for credit ready. Okay. Let's go with Zeta now. Ooh. So with Zeta, like we're not doing that much. Hold up, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. Wow, there you go. With everything we have done, we are able to like outpower Zeta right there, but yeah, naturally speaking, you wouldn't really perform that well. And the thing is, on our next turn, we can't really pull out the same damage for Qubeley, well, because we can't really increase our awakening stats or our attack anymore. So we can only increase either or, given the amount of skill points that I have left over. So there you guys have it as far as like generally like how this actually looks at. But I'm gonna hop into the UC series Eternal Raw. I'm just gonna do a quick run of that as well, so let's see, you know, in a harder content sense without any inflated stats bonuses from like a specific event, what can we actually do. So I will be back. Alright, so it's been a hot minute since I done the UC series stage, and making this team was actually a little bit more frustrating than I thought, because I'm trying to find like some decent new Xeon tag units, and there really wasn't many. Like we have Sasabi that's like a good stable, but like Greymok, Saku 3 customs, and even like the Qubeley, like these I wouldn't really call them like the top tier unit to really use. They're just kind of there just to fill in like the holes for this team for the time being. But I mean, we gotta use what we gotta use, right? So right now we are sitting at 68. All right. So if we were to do that, 73. All right, that is actually pretty good. That extra 20% attack stat does make a difference if we're talking about a with or without a full new Xeon team. So once we buff, I think we should be way over the 100k mark, right? There you go. I think without it was 93, because before recording I forgot to swap out to all new Xeon tag units, and we were doing like around, like without actually launching the attack, on paper it's 105, or it was 93, but on here is 105, so that's good. All right, now we got a debuff. So this units, there's a couple of debuffs that we're gonna have to hit. There's gonna be the beam, defense, and the special weapons. So we gotta make sure to kind of land all of those. So special weapon, defense is actually pretty high here. So I can kind of do both actually. So I'm just gonna set it and not do anything on there. Activate this. With that we can cover both special defense. It's not bad right there. It's not bad. So we'll take that. This is just kind of like some extra insurance afterward. I'm not using it right now. For you, I can't even activate that right now. Kind of a bummer. This one is our beam. So you're gonna be asking me, well, how on earth are we gonna debuff? Well, we got Reedy Martianist. That's gonna be our safe haven to actually just perform more debuffing successfully, right? So let's do that. We can attack at this point, and gotta make sure we have the special for 30%. We have the defense for 35, and we got the beam. So we got everything. And then we have 100% accuracy. That's good. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we got a quadruple debuff. Okay, that's kind of what we wanted, right? That's good, that's good. I'm gonna set, maybe I'll set you like right here. farther we are, so this one is a good spot. Okay, it's not bad. Alright, so it's kind of like a showtime for... Ooh, check that out. So, pre-attacking, 222, so that's all the debuffing it needs. So you need 3 debuffs for Qubeley because you have beam special on the weapon itself, and defense is just universal. So now we got that much. But granted, when we are attacking, obviously the enemy does have his guard up. So, but ultimately we can just one-shot it. Who cares? Alright, so we gotta watch it again because I did not complete the mapped event 4 and 2 stage, so we gotta watch it again. That's fine. We can watch it. That's okay. Alright. It's good. Alright, I gotta do this again. I gotta see if I can take out... whatchamacallit. Now we gotta see if we can one-shot Queen Mansa, which I don't think we can. As confident as I want it to be. Oh, look at that. 136. Would you take a look at that? Oh my gosh, dude. That is insanity right there. We can do a couple of debuffs on this actually, right? So this is gonna give me defense and special at the same time, so I'm just gonna lay it right there. Gonna do this, and this is just gonna be another lay. Let's go with this. I'm not even gonna risk that actually. There's really no point. Gonna have Sasabi do it for us. What's the range on you? Okay, it's good. So I think I was I'm not really like sacrificing it like that, but I think we can kind of play around with the range on you. Go with this. Oh, it doesn't work like that, huh? So with that, I do get hit, but that I think that's alright, alright? So let's not do that yet. Gonna save that. We'll do a special debuff real quick. Then I'll go for defense. And then Qubeley should be able to take it out. So Sasabi did 111 just by itself. And we still need it. Wow. That sucks. Okay. It's not bad, and we still got you to take care of. Alright, for high new wise, I'm just gonna bump everything up. And we can use this. That's gonna be only 113 or 137 because it's guarding already, so naturally we're just doing less damage. But let's see on paper how much that does. We're probably debuff 116. That's good. What do you know? That's actually really nice. I think I can guard that. Yeah, I'm just gonna guard it. There's no point. Darn it. I was hoping that it wouldn't attack us. No dodge? No dodge. Alright, we're just gonna clean things up right now. So I'll give you guys a post Qubeley. Kinda like where's Qubeley at? Alright, there you go. So we can only use either or, and I'm just gonna use this right here. And you guys can see this is how much we can physically do. So just way less. Let's go with this. And we gotta go for the beam. So that's fine. I think we should be able to take it out regardless, right? Let's kind of see. I think we should have everything. Like with the debuffing, I think this might kill. It does. Alright, there you guys go. So I would say Qubeley it's definitely like a unit that it's gonna be like a one-hitter quitter type deal. If you cannot really beat the opponent with like 1 or 2 turns, dude, like you're essentially losing a lot of damage. Because Qubeley really relies on like being in a New Zealand team. It relies on popping like the awakening stats for the attack burst or whatever. So up to, I want to say combined 50%, but respectively to the pilot stats, it matters a lot. So at base 0 star, this is what Qubeley can do. I mean, I would expect Qubeley to, I don't know if it's gonna rival like higher new damage output wise, but high new, keep that in mind, this have MP up all the way from the start and action burst, and you can use action burst again on the next turn, so it's probably about the same. But I mean, would they be the same? Not necessary, because high new does actually have 2 additional follow-up attack, rather in terms of the Qubeley harmonious case, they only have 1. So it's kind of like a case by case situation depending on what you need, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but I would definitely not call Qubeley like the best of the batch of what we have so far. That's all I can kind of say. But other than that, that's gonna be it, and I will be catching you guys all on the next one.